the young and the restless spoilers. The relationship between Abby and Devon is bound to hit a rough patch after the acceptance of the proposal. I firmly believe this, as the writers always craft unexpected twists that leave viewers astonished. The love between Devon and Abby hasn't quite reached a point of deep impression yet. They still need ample time to understand each other's habits and quirks. However, Devon has always been a notorious playboy, and there's a strong possibility that a new woman will enter the scene, stirring his heart and causing turmoil. Abby, on the other hand, is known as the woman who has been betrayed the most in Genoa. She carries her own fears and insecurities, which often resurface in her relationships. Victor, Abby's father, is not in favor of this relationship. He predicts that their marriage will end in divorce sooner rather than later. In his opinion, it would be better if they didn't get married at all. They should simply stay together and part ways amicably when the love fades. This perspective has both Devon and Abby worried, as Victor's words carry weight and his insights are usually spot on. Despite her father's reservations, Abby knows that Victor is a shrewd man who always has her best interests at heart. He wants nothing more than for her to have a happy and fulfilling life. Abby is determined to hold on to this love, but she needs Devon to be loyal and not betray her trust. The question remains, will Devon make Abby suffer? The proposal. When Devon got down on one knee and proposed to Abby, it was a moment of sheer joy and excitement. The ring sparkled, symbolizing a new beginning for them both. Abby's eyes brimmed with tears of happiness as she accepted, envisioning a future filled with love and companionship. For a brief period, it seemed like everything was falling into place perfectly. The shadows of doubt. However, as the initial euphoria faded, the realities of their relationship began to surface. Abby's past experiences with betrayal loomed large in her mind. She had been hurt too many times before, and the thought of going through that pain again was terrifying. Devon, on the other hand, was struggling with his own demons. His history of being a ladies' man was not easily forgotten, and old habits die hard. The intruder. Just as they were beginning to find their footing, a new woman appeared in Devon's life. She was captivating, with a charm that was hard to resist. Devon found himself drawn to her, his emotions in turmoil. He tried to suppress his feelings, reminding himself of his commitment to Abby, but the attraction was undeniable. Abby's fears. Abby sensed the shift in Devon's behavior. Her fears, once lurking in the shadows, now stood at the forefront of her mind. She confided in her closest friends, expressing her anxieties and doubts. They tried to reassure her, but Abby knew that the only person who could truly ease her fears was Devon himself. She needed his reassurance, his loyalty, and his love. Victor's prediction. Victor's disapproval of their relationship was no secret. He had made it clear from the beginning that he didn't believe Devon was right for Abby. His prediction that they would divorce soon after marriage echoed in Abby's ears, adding to her anxiety. Victor's words were harsh, but Abby knew they came from a place of love and concern. He wanted to protect her from yet another heartbreak. The struggle. Despite the looming threats, Abby was determined to make their relationship work. She loved Devon deeply and believed that with time and effort, they could overcome any obstacles. She was willing to fight for their love, but she couldn't do it alone. Devon needed to be by her side, unwavering and true. The confrontation. One evening, unable to bear the uncertainty any longer, Abby confronted Devon. She asked him directly about his feelings for the new woman and his commitment to her. Devon was taken aback, but he knew this conversation was inevitable. He admitted to feeling a connection with the other woman, but he reassured Abby that his love for her was genuine and strong. He promised to distance himself from the temptation and focus on their relationship. Victor's advice. Seeing his daughter in distress, Victor decided to have a heart-to-heart with Devon. He laid out his concerns and expectations, making it clear that if Devon truly loved Abby, he needed to prove it through his actions. Devon listened intently, realizing the gravity of the situation. He respected Victor's insight and knew that he had to step up to save his relationship with Abby. The decision. Devon made a decision to cut ties with the new woman completely. He wanted to show Abby that she was his priority and that he was committed to making their relationship work. It wasn't easy, but Devon knew that if he didn't act now, he would lose Abby forever. He spent more time with her, working on rebuilding the trust and connection that had been strained.